Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Aaron and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be reviewing an upcoming Season Pass bundle, which I think is going to be probably one of the best ones coming out, and it is the Loki one, and it's called Loki for All Time. So as you can see, with this, you've got Loki, you've got two cards, which two card backs which look amazing, a Thor variant, Enchantress variant, and a Loki variant, as well as 3 icons that you can be using. I definitely think these card backs are some of the best ones, especially the Loki one. I can definitely see that getting rocked a lot. But without further ado, let's go in to see what other cards are coming out and actually break down the abilities of Loki itself. So starting off with Loki, then his ability is on reveal, replace your hand with cards from your opponent's starting deck, giving them -1 cost. Which sounds crazy, so you just get your opponent's hand and everything's 1 less. It's a very mischievous play and on reveal, which kind of sums up what Loki is. I think that's going to be a really interesting card to play. Because, you know, if it's coming from your opponent's starting deck, where does your hand go? That's what I wouldn't know. If your hand's replaced, does your hand just go back in your deck? I'm not sure. It'll be interesting though to see how it works out and what's actually, if it's a viable card, because I remember seeing this card data mined a long time ago. But yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun card. So let's move on to see what else is in the Battle Pass. Now this is a card that I saw people talking about, which is, I think it's going to be a very interesting card, and that is Alioth. So on reveal, so first of all, Alioth is a 5/5. And on reveal, destroy all enemy cards played here this turn, including unrevealed cards. So if you have priority, that's going to be crazy, especially if you're playing like Daredevil, because if you have priority, it doesn't matter what he plays. You play this card in that lane, and them cards are getting destroyed. Unreal. Like, this is a very powerful card. And it'll be great to see what it's going to be like, especially even if you don't play it round 5 and you just play it round 6, because you're just locking down lanes. Let's say you have priority and you have like a big powered card with another lane, and you think, oh, he's got Shang-Chi. Whack that down in the lane that you're already winning, and I'll destroy the Shang-Chi before it even gets a chance if you have priority. Like, this is going to be a cracked card. Also, I forgot to mention a deck you've seen on the screen. It's just a deck that I've just been rocking, and yeah, it's a really good deck. I made a video on it. It'll be down below. Next up, we have Mobius. Mobius, great character of the TV show, and he's most probably a great character in the comics as well. But description: ongoing. Your costs can't be increased, and your opponent costs can't be reduced. So this sounds like a great card to stop any Iceman that's hitting you, and to also a great counter for Ceres. Like, if your opponent has a Sarah or thinking about playing it, and you whack this down already beginning of the game, they're done for really. You know, the bounce decks. This is a great counter, like a very underrated card, and it'll be interesting to see. I don't think I can see if this is going to be like a you know, like a Series 5, but I think this is going to have a lot of play in it, especially if bounces come back. But yeah, I'm very looking forward to using Mobius. And finally, we have Ravana Renslayer. Your cards with 1 or less power cost 1 less, minimum 1, so it can only cost, you know, the 1 less. Very interesting card. Your cards with 1 or less power cost 1 less. So yeah, imagine having this on and Dakin or Dakin. That means you get the shard that you get from him. It doesn't cost anything, so you could play this final round like discard or whatever, and he would get an increase in power. But yeah, I mean, I'd have to see how that would play in different decks. We got Miss Minutes there, but yeah, I think it's going to be really good, a really strong Battle Pass, especially with Loki coming out, and everyone's been so hyped for Loki. I know I have. Last thing, tell me that these card backs don't look like they're going to be insane. Like, even the brown one, which is what is like a TVA related one, but the Loki one goes so hard. Like, I would love to see what's going to be the infinite snapback, and I hope it's the Loki one. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, please click that subscribe button. Please tell me if you're looking forward to this season, and to the season that's coming out in September, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Subscribe for more.